Imagine a world where the political compass flips. A world where the chants of "Make America Great Again," where the Oval Office echoes with the sounds of Sanskrit shlokas, and where the 14-hour workdays of Gujarat's chief minister become the standard in Washington, D.C. What if Narendra Modi, yes, that Narendra Modi, somehow became the president of the United States? Let's unpack this geopolitical roller coaster. Let's suspend disbelief for a moment. For Narendra Modi to become president of the United States, two things must happen. First, the U.S. Constitution needs a major rewrite. Article II currently requires the president to be a natural-born U.S. citizen. So unless India becomes the 51st state, or the Constitution is amended for the first time in centuries, Modi's run for president is legally impossible. But hey, in this alternate universe, the U.S., weary from political gridlock, looks overseas. A new constitutional amendment, pushed by a bipartisan wave of populist desperation, removes the birthplace requirement. America is ready for a radical shift. A surprise primary campaign emerges. Modi for America. With a reputation for discipline, charisma, and oratory, Narendra Modi becomes the dark horse candidate. He wins over Indian American voters, then Latino communities, then Midwest farmers. Even Silicon Valley CEOs get behind him, drawn by promises of digital transformation and infrastructure overhauls. Before the world can blink, Narendra Modi is sworn in as the 47th President of the United States. Day 1, Modi walks into the White House wearing a tailored Nehru jacket. Instead of Air Force One, he launches an indigenously upgraded Boeing dubbed Burrit 1. He begins his presidency with a national address, not in English, but in a mix of Hindi and English. American translators scramble. Modi initiates a Digital America mission based on his Digital India campaign. Rural broadband expansion begins overnight. Smart villages in Iowa, carking hubs in Arkansas, paperless governance in D.C. But the culture shift isn't just technological, it's spiritual. Morning prayers at the White House now include yoga sessions on the South Lawn. Namaste replaces handshakes at diplomatic events. The First Lady, or in this case, the elusive Jashodabin, is rarely seen, sparking mystery and media frenzy. In a surprise move, Modi transforms the National Day of Prayer into International Yoga Day. New holidays. Yes, federal offices close on Diwali. Under Modi, U.S. foreign policy takes a sharp pivot. India becomes America's closest ally, outpacing even the UK and Israel. Pakistan. Sanctions. Massive military aid to India. Modi's long-standing rivalries now shape Pentagon's strategy. China. A new Cold War emerges, not over nukes, but over 5G and AI supremacy. Modi, Make in India morphs into Make in America, version 2, fueling a domestic manufacturing surge. The U.S. starts quoting the Bhagavad Gita at the UN Security Council. Eastern philosophy influences Western diplomacy. It's no longer about hard power. It's about karma, dharma, and soft power. But not everything goes smoothly. Russia is cautious. Europe is confused. And Canada, well, Prime Minister Trudeau keeps smiling nervously. Modenomics arrives like a freight train. First, there's demonetization, yes, again. Modi bans $100 bills overnight to curb tax evasion. ATMs go dry. Twitter explodes. But supporters hail it as a bold strike against the shadow economy. Then comes Swachh America Abhiyan, a nationwide cleanliness campaign. Every citizen must install a toilet or pay a fine. Public urination, felony offense. Modi appoints a former monk as Secretary of Sanitation. He retools the Affordable Care Act into Ayushman Bharat America, free basic health care for the poorest 500 million Americans. Wait, there are only 330 million Americans. Doesn't matter, Modi plans ahead. He introduces Aadhaar-style biometric ID for every citizen. Social security merges with facial recognition. Privacy activists protest, but Modi's supporters call it visionary governance. The American media isn't ready for Modi. He calls them anti-national. CNN becomes Con News Network. He favors direct addresses through Twitter and his app, Modi Now. Meanwhile, late-night hosts are baffled. Trevor Noah says, "We thought Trump was spicy, this guy's full vindaloo." Yet Modi retains a loyal base. Millions chant his name at rallies. Giant holograms of him appear across state fairs. And Modi merchandise floods Walmart. Tea mugs, yoga mats, even MAGA caps replaced by NAMO caps. The opposition. Kamala Harris resigns. Bernie Sanders retires to Vermont in stunned silence. And Elon Musk tweets, "Modi is a techno-monarch, respect." As the term ends, America is transformed. GDP has grown. Unemployment is down. But so is press freedom. The Supreme Court is filled with constitutional originalists who also believe in Vedic science. Modi's approval ratings hit 85%, but his critics say he's blurred the line between nation and ideology. A new term looms. Will America re-elect him? A constitutional expert appears on PBS. He's banned meat in 14 states, but he's also built 500 bullet trains. The people love him. And love him or not, Narendra Modi becomes more than a leader. He becomes a phenomenon. What happens when one of the most polarizing leaders on the planet takes over the most powerful nation on Earth? It's chaos. It's charisma. It's cultural fusion. It's America with a saffron twist. So the next time someone says, "That could never happen," remember, politics isn't about possibility. It's about power. And in the world of what-ifs, even Narendra Modi can become President of the United States.